If you own a home in San Diego or Chula Vista right now, or if you're thinking about buying one, you need to hear this before you make any decision. Because right now the market is giving mixed signals. Some people say it's crashing. Some people say it's a great time to buy. And most people are just confused. So today I'm breaking it all down. What's happening with prices, what's happening with inventory, what's happening with interest rates, and what it all means for people right now in Chula Vista, Eastlake, Otay Ranch, and most importantly, San Diego County. And real quick, if you're watching this and you want to walk through your specific situation, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or just want to know where your home is worth right now, there's a number on your screen, 858-329-025. You can call or text me anytime, or use the link below to schedule a free 20-minute consultation. No pressure, no pitch, just a real conversation. All right, let's get right to it. Hi, I'm Corey Reels. I've been helping families with their real estate needs for over 11 years. And about 4.5 years ago, my family and I moved to Chula Vista. We fell in love with it, the neighborhood, the community, the people. So when I talk about what's happening in this market, I'm not just talking about it as an agent. I'm talking about it as a neighbor and someone who lives here, who raises his family here, and genuinely cares about what happens to homeowners and buyers in this community. Now, before we dive in, quick disclaimer, everything I'm sharing today is for educational purposes. Real estate markets change fast, and every situation is different. So please consult with a licensed real estate professional, like myself, before making any decisions. Now, I love to be that person for you, but again, either way, do your homework first. Okay, here we go. What's actually happening nationally right now? Let's start with the big picture, because I know a lot of you are hearing scary headlines. Housing market crash, prices collapsing. And look, I get it. That sounds alarming, but here's what the data actually says. The national housing market right now is better, described as slowing down or normalizing, not crashing. After years of homes selling in a day, with buyers fighting over them, the market is cooling off and getting closer to normal. And honestly, that's a good thing. Now, national home prices are basically flat. Some areas are still going up, some are coming down, but real estate is hyper local. So what's happening in one city is not always what's happening here in San Diego. Existing home sales were down in March compared to the month before. But homes that do hit the market and are still getting multiple offers in many places. So yes, it's slower, but it's not dead. San Diego County, the real numbers. Now let's talk about San Diego County, because this is where it gets real for most of you watching. As of early 2026 April, single-family detached homes, the median sales price is about $1.1 million. That's up slightly compared to last year. Condos and townhouses, the median sales price is around $670,000. That's down a little year over year. So if someone tells you San Diego home prices are crashing, that's not what the local data is showing. Detached homes are still holding strong. Now, days on market, which is just how long it takes to sell a home, has gone up too. So we're seeing homes take longer to sell than they did last year, than they did in 2022. And that gives buyers more time to think, but buyers still need to be ready. Inventory, meaning how many homes are for sale, is still below what we call a balanced market. And that matters, because when there are enough homes for the number of buyers, prices don't usually drop fast. One thing I want to highlight, San Diego is considered a high cost area. That means buyers can qualify for a higher loan limit here than in many other parts of the country. And that matters, because it gives more buyers a path to purchase in San Diego in a market like this. And that matters because it gives more buyers a path to purchase in a market like this. Chula Vista and South Bay, your neighborhood numbers. All right, so this is the part I love most. Let's talk about home. Chula Vista right now is one of the most interesting markets in all of San Diego County. And honestly, if coastal San Diego has been out of reach, South Bay, especially Chula Vista, Eastlake, and Otay Ranch, is worth a serious look. Here's where prices are sitting right now. The median single-family home price in Chula Vista is around high 700s to low 800s. And that's still a lot of money, I know. But compared to the county median, you can see why families are choosing to plant roots here. In West Chula Vista, homes are still competitive and getting multiple offers. Now in Eastlake, homes may sit a little longer, and that gives buyers a bit more breathing room to ask questions and negotiate. And then there's Otay Ranch, which continues to attract buyers looking for newer homes, good schools, and more space. newer communities in that area giving buyers options that older neighborhoods may not. Now, rental prices in Chula Vista are still high. So far, a lot of renters in this area, buying is starting to make financial sense. And if they're ready for it, if you're renting right now and wondering whether you can afford to buy in Chula Vista, let's talk. Because the answer might surprise you. Again, 858-832-9025. That's my pitch. All right, interest rates and what that means for you. Let's talk mortgage rates, because this is the number one thing I get asked about every single week. Here's where we are right now. A 30-year fixed rate for most buyers is sitting in the 6% range. If you're a strong borrower with great credit, you may see something a little lower. Now, that's still higher than what we saw in obviously 2020, 2021, but it's better than the highs we saw not too long ago. Now, what's the forecast? Rates are expected to ease a little more throughout 2026. Here's why that matters for you. As a homeowner or buyer in Chula Vista or San Diego, every time rates drop, more buyers jump back into the market. And that usually means more competition. So if you're waiting for rates to drop before you buy, just know you may not be the only one waiting. A lot of smart buyers are choosing to buy when competition is lighter, then refinance later if rates improve. And if you're a veteran or active duty military here, VA loans can be a powerful option because they may allow you to buy with no money down. All right, so here's another section for you. California law updates that affect homeowners right now. Now, I want to spend a few minutes here because there are some new California laws that went into effect this year that every homeowner and investor in San Diego and Chula Vista should know about. Number one, ADU rules have become a little more flexible. So if you're not sure what an ADU is, it's an accessory dwelling unit. Think granny flat, guest house, garage conversion. Now, if you own a single family home in Chula Vista, Eastlake, Otay Ranch, anywhere in San Diego, you may have more options than you realize. That can mean added rental income or added value when you sell. Number two, landlords now have a clearer responsibilities when it comes to basic appliances and rental units. So if you own a rental unit, make sure you're up to date on the latest requirements so you don't run into what could be an avoidable issue. Number three, there are also new rules around housing near transit. That could mean more development in certain parts of San Diego over time. So if you're investing in this area, this is something to keep an eye on. What should you do right now? All right, we've covered a lot, really a lot. So let me put it all together and speak directly to you. Depending on where you're at right now, if you're a seller in Chula Vista or San Diego, the market is shifted. Buyers are paying attention and overpriced homes are sitting longer. Now, homes that are priced right and show will, they're still moving and moving fast. So the key is not guessing, it's pricing your home correctly from the start. If you're a buyer in Chula Vista, Eastlake, Otay Ranch, or San Diego, right now you have something buyers didn't have a few years ago. More time, more choices, and a little more room to negotiate. Yes, it's still competitive in the best areas, but you're not in the same kind of frenzy that we saw before. So if you're a homeowner wondering about your equity, you might have more to think about. If you bought in the last 5 to 7 years in Chula Vista, your home may have gone up quite a bit. And depending on your property, you may also have options to add value. Whatever your situation is, I'm here to help you make the smartest move possible, not the most stressful one. If today's video helped you get a clearer picture on what's happening in our market, share it with someone who needs to hear it. A friend, a neighbor, a family member thinking about buying or selling. And if you want to talk about your situation specifically, here's exactly what to do. Book a free 20-minute consultation at the link below. It's zero pressure, completely free, and will map out the best strategy for your goals. It's at Calendly/CoreyRealsRE, or you can call or text me directly at 858-832-9025. And one more thing, I have a free resource in the description below that breaks down exactly how to buy or sell in today's San Diego market. Step by step, it's completely free. Grab it. I'm Corey Reals, and I'll see you on the next one.